Hey everyone, welcome back to the second episode of the fitness updates. I hope everybody's doing good. So I think the format for these videos is going to go like such. We're going to talk about how the week went in the first part of the video. Then the second part, we're going to do some spreadsheet stuff and show you all the stats and stuff from the week. And we're going to kind of go from there, I think. So this first week was pretty terrible. This is week one, obviously. Last week was sort of an intro to the series. This week was terrible. Not for the lack of exercise or eating correctly, but more for the weather. The first day we started was Saturday, and I walked on Saturday. Sunday is the day that I take off to rest, because you need to at least take one day off to rest your body, rest your legs, and things like that. So Sunday is my day off. And then Monday and Tuesday it rained. Wednesday I think I walked, and then Thursday and this morning it's been so cold. The appropriate title of this video has been April Shower. So right now it's 36 degrees outside, but it feels like 25. And I don't mind walking, but when it's that cold, it's almost not worth it. Like, it's just freezing outside right now. So we may have started a little early. I'm going to keep grinding, though, and trying my best. As for eating and doing the appropriate things, I kind of slacked on counting my calories this week, but I did not have soda once. So it has been 1 week since I've had soda. Food, I kind of ate the normal stuff that I would eat. I didn't order any pizza. I tried to eat chicken more. And so the diet thing is going to take me a little while, because if I just go cold turkey into diet food, I'll hate it and I won't want to do it. So I'm kind of slowly transitioning into more healthy food. Like this week I had I know bread is kind of bad for you, but I had a ham and cheese sub instead of ordering like an Italian sub. So, you know, I'm slowly making the transition over. It's going to take me a little bit of time. I'm not perfect. I'll admit that first off. So, this week, and one problem, I just got in the shower, by the way, I'm not sweating. One problem that I'm having is my scales. I have two scales. I have one that's a digital Wi-Fi scale that, hold on. My hair is bugging me. Anyways, one is a digital Wi-Fi scale, and it's tracking me at 2 pounds lighter than my other scale that I have. So I have two different measurements, and last week we had talked about my weights. I had only briefly mentioned how much I weighed. Last week, I thought that I actually mentioned that last week I thought that the scale was off, because it was tracking me at like 5 pounds lighter than I thought I actually was. And this is the scale that's tracking me lower. So I actually have two scales working now. Last week we came in at 385.8, and I don't think that was correct. So I have two different numbers now and pictures for both of those. So what we're going to do now is we're going to transfer over to the spreadsheet. We're going to create a spreadsheet, and I want you guys to follow along with me in Google Drive, for those of you who are doing the weight stuff with me. And we're going to start keeping track of this stuff legit and, you know, try our best. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. Alright guys, so this is a blank spreadsheet that I'm using in Google Drive. If you don't know what a Google Drive is, it's basically online Microsoft Word with cloud storage. You can sync it to your computer. It's very good. So we're going to be doing some different stats and things, and so I've labeled this fitness tracker. And so I've got the Fitbit website open and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a spreadsheet. I want you to make this with me if you're doing the fitness stuff as well. So the first column, we are going to make a date, and then whenever we do this, we're going to drag this down so this is scrollable. But every week we're going to fill this in. The only time I'm making it is now, so we won't have to make it every week. But so we're going to do date, and we'll do this. We'll actually label this one week, so this will be week number 1, date, and then give us the date as well. So let's go ahead, center that, and then we'll make that bold as well. So we've got the week, the date, and then I think I want to do steps, because, you know, tracking steps is kind of important to me to judge, you know, how much I've walked that week compared to other weeks, along with the miles that we've walked. So we're going to do, you know, date, week, steps, miles, and I don't really think, because calories really aren't important to this. I keep track of every single calorie that I eat, in the Fitbit app though, so that's pretty important. And honestly, I think that's probably about it. We're gonna put weight, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do weight number 1, which is the first scale, and I'll label these a little bit more appropriately in just a second. And then let's do weight number 2, because remember I have 2 scales. So if you only have 1 scale, only do this once. Do weight number 2. There we go. And the first one we'll slant this one. So weight number 1 is the one that I think is underperforming. And I think this one is tracking my weight wrong. So the first week's weigh-in is going to be 4.7. Let's go ahead and put that in. I'm actually going to go ahead, highlight all that, and center everything. This will be week number 1. There we go. And so this week's steps for the 7-day total was an abysmal 4,896. That's terrible number. Not very good for 1 week, but like I said, I was only able to walk twice because of the weather. As far as the miles go, I walked twice, one for 1.11 miles and then one for 1.07. And that equals a total of 2.18 miles. So I only walked 1.8 miles this week, which was terrible. And I can't wait till the weather just gets appropriate. Like, once May hits, I think it's going to be even better. So we might start off pretty slow in the meantime. But let me go ahead and read off these scale readings here. So the scale that I think that is underperforming came in at 388.6. Last week it read, or 3 days or like a week ago, it read almost 4 pounds lighter. So you understand, like, I didn't even eat very much food this week and I gained like 4 pounds to that scale. So I thought it was wrong all along. Now the scale that I've had for the longer time came in at 391. And we're not going to focus on the weight from last week. We're going to focus on these weights. These are going to be our base weigh-in weights. So now that we've got these, I can focus on losing weight from the 391 point. That's the number that I'm going to put into my Fitbit tracking and everything from there. So, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, as regarding, if you have any, actually, what I mean to say is if you have any tips for exercising and things like that, let me know. This week was terrible, though. I'm really hoping that this upcoming week is better for the weather, because, like, if it's like 25 degrees, I can't go walking. I don't want to, like, get the flu for exercising, you know what I mean? I do want to walk, though. Like, I could definitely do more than 1 mile a day, but when, your arms are turning purple from the weather, it's not very good. So I think that's probably going to do it for this first week's update, guys. Sorry it was so bad, but, just some things are out of your control sometimes. So I hope that next week when we come back for week number 2 of the fitness, we'll have some better numbers for you. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a great day. Minecraft content will be the next video out today. And I hope that I inspire other people to get healthy, because I'm trying my best. Anyways, I hope you guys all have a good one. This is iJevin. Peace out.